Ian Wagter, Lumar Machining and Manufacturing Limited.
I'm Jack Wagter. My son and I are the owners of Lumar Machining.
We have 18 employees. We have 7 Okuma machine tools, 4 lathes and 3 mills. I'd worked for a couple of other manufacturing companies, and my father has owned 2 different stamping companies. I'd always wanted to buy something on my own.
He said he wanted to do something else. So I said, well, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? And he said, well, I wouldn't mind working for myself. By looking around, talking to agents, we found Lumar Machining. Felt very strongly that it had a great opportunity, had a good customer base, and a very good employee base.
The company was basically 2 customers at the time. They were all automotive, and the shop was entirely manual. We like to joke about the fact that the highest tech piece of equipment in the shop was a fax machine. And we really didn't start focusing on growth until about 2005, at which point we started to make the transition over to the CNC equipment. This is our first Okuma lathe that we purchased. You can see we're missing the A off the door, and I've left that off because it represents to me what Okuma stands for. We've had no maintenance issues whatsoever on the equipment, except for one item. And about a year or 2 ago, we had the light bulb blow inside the machine and we couldn't see in. In order to keep operating, the operator clamped an auxiliary light onto the door, and unfortunately it took the A off. But it just helps us to remind how constant the equipment's been for us. Diversification took a few years. We've got some parts in the recreational area, making parts for sculls or the Olympic-style rowboats. We're roughing some landing gear out for aircraft, and we're doing some downhole stuff for the oil and gas industry. Still got the automotive. We were able to land a little bit of aerospace-related work. I feel there's an underserviced area in the low quantity, high precision, complicated part area. We're trying to service the market from a 5 to 40 off part quantity. The Okuma machine tools are allowing us to set up quickly with high precision and repeatability. This is our Space Turn LB4000EX. We've been able to get lots of extra work with it due to the size capability. It's got a 1.5 meter turn length with Y-axis milling. We've also got the steady rest on it and all the tooling for deep drilling and boring. It's been a great machine. Having the right tools is half the battle. I have 100% confidence in the Okuma equipment. I know that my crew does as well. I had one operator in particular that actually is the operator of our first lathe. He was very resistant to grab onto the technology, but an exceptional machinist. And he's grabbed a hold of it and does a great job with that machine now. And he actually came to me a couple years after and looked at me and shook his head and he said, you know, if we hadn't have gone this way, we wouldn't be in business right now.
Ian learned very fast and very well. He's dedicated to make this company continue to grow and diversify and make it grow into the direction that gives us a niche market. Come on now, I'm his father.
My goal is to triple the size of the business within the next 3 years, and that's the reason that we're trying to make the move into a new building right now.
Welcome to the new home of Lumar.
The new space we're looking at is 25,000 square feet. We're in 6 right now. We're crammed in, and we should probably be running out of 8 or 9. Oh, this is a new facility. Starting in the back corner, we'll set up the milling department, and then moving across, we'll get into the bigger mills and then into the turning. And the back corner is hopefully going to be the home of a 750 Multis at some point. That's the dream anyway. Endless opportunity. Got lots of plans and hopefully a great future ahead of us.